So I'm originally from sort of North Belfast, and it's a lovely, just epic part of the world, epic part of Belfast especially, where um, you've got the Cave Hill, you've got Napoleon's Nose, which is this sort of rock formation. There's a couple of caves actually in it you can climb into. Um, and I was thinking about the amount of exercise I do now as opposed to training. And a lot of people don't realize that they're not the same thing. You know, training for me is what I would do in the gym. And I don't always do it. So sometimes in the gym I'm training, other times I'm exercising, and this is the same even with my jiu-jitsu. Sometimes you're training, other times you're just exercising. Ultimately it all benefits the overall body and overall goals, but there is a difference. So for me, exercise is the unstructured, unplanned stuff. It is the going for the walk, taking in the sights. You might feel like you're doing something because your heart's pumping, your legs are getting a wee bit of blood flow, you are out of breath, you know, maybe sweating that wee touch. But exercise is more about the enjoyment, the fulfillment of doing something, but it's not training. So training to me is the real planned, focused stuff. So if you're getting ready for me, like sort of a jiu-jitsu competition, we'll competition train. If I want to do a photo shoot or change my physique, I'll do a real training block where, okay, there's a date and there's a time that I want to be at a certain level, and I work backwards and decide what I need to get to that stage. So, you know, if that's my goal, what are my behaviors? So I think a lot of people in their journey to get in better shape are exercising when they should be training. And there's other people who treat everything as training when really they should be exercising. So there's this constant bounce between the two sort of protocols, if you like. So if you train flat out, you know, if you're training 3-4 days a week, when you exercise, your exercise should be not about the calorie burn, not about the blood pumping and the heart going. It should be about the active recovery where you're just enjoying being alive, taking in the sights. So I thought it would be a good idea to climb into this cave. Didn't think about getting back out. And I think the problem for a lot of people is they either exercise all the time and there's no real training, there's no intensity, there's no goal focus, there's no time focus. Or the other extreme is that they train all the time and hormonally they're beat up, their body's beat up. So getting that balance between your training, which is your hard focus stuff, and your exercise, which is your active recovery and your deloads sort of stuff, for me that's definitely something I've paid a lot more attention to as I've got older. So if you're training hard, exercise light, and if you're wanting to really change your shape and your physique and your level of strength, then yeah, you need to be training there. You need to have some sort of plan in place. Exercise is just taking it in, enjoying life, and not making it too serious. Forget about the steps, forget about the calorie burn, forget about the calorie cost, I suppose, of it, and just take it for what it is and enjoy it. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.